Welcome back, everybody, to another episode, another breakdown. We have UFC 318 going down this Saturday. We have Max Holloway defending his BMF title versus Dustin Poirier in Dustin's hometown, Louisiana. We in the Dirty South this week. I am joined by my guy, the voice behind the camera. You guys know this man if you guys are watching these episodes, the big breakdowns, the big pay-per-view cards. What is up, my guy?
Man, look, I hate to start off the episode like this, but in the words of your boy, Hollow, I'm not excited, man. But hey, look, like we talked about, though. I mean, we got potential here, but
a lot of potential.
Everybody better be looking for that bonus on Saturday.
Come hungry, come ready to throw.
Please,
it has potential to be a great card, but
on paper, it's a lot to be desired. But when you do, like we're gonna go over, that there's potential there if everyone shows up.
$85, guys, plus tax. $85 this card is worth. And if you are spending money like I am to buy these cards every pay-per-view, this one hurts. But
this one might be the one like to go to a Buffalo Wild Wings and
watch. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Just get out there with the people and watch this one for free.
It's not a bad idea.
Spend $30 on wings and a soda instead of some fries and stuff. They got the $10 for bottomless appetizers right now. Go do that.
Yeah, that might be the way, guys.
You know what I mean?
Don't buy this card. Go grocery shopping and cook for this card. Just
man,
that might be the route, to be honest.
Might be the one, man.
Before we get to 318, we have to recap UFC Nashville that happened last week. Derek Lewis, the man was soaking up every bit of his victory. I mean, the classic interview after the knockout, this man soaked up all of it, and just another classic moment for this man. The UFC was trying to push this new kid or this new guy, Teixeira, but that didn't go well.
And man, look, I was a believer too.
Me too. I'm not.
I thought for sure. And granted, maybe he should have known better. Only his second UFC fight, and what, like 10th overall or 9th overall professional fight or something like that.
Yeah, he's very
raw. But also, that's kind of scary. In the post fight, we're talking about Derek Lewis being a fight away from a title shot, man.
Guys,
that's what heavyweight is right now.
This is the state of UFC heavyweight division.
Guys with single-digit fights are a fight away from a title shot. If Teixeira would have won that, he easily could have been like, yeah, I want Aspinall.
Yeah.
Like, that's
a great performance. You are able to talk spicy and possibly get your name up there in the conversation of fighting for a belt at heavyweight. That's where we're at.
Proper stoppage.
So I was thinking about this and someone said it. I think it was Chael Sonnen, actually. How he grabbed the cage to get up to his feet while being punched. Do you wait for a break in the action to break it and then take the point away, or do you just completely stop everything like how it happened?
Yeah.
So after Chael Sonnen broke it down like that, I was like, okay, maybe this stoppage wasn't that bad, because I was like, what the fuck? He's fine. Like,
well, that was the thing, right? When he was climbing up, it's like, well, he has the wherewithal to know
where he's
at, and he's absorbing it, and that was kind of why we had the little talk after the fight too over text about it. And I don't know, I'm still kind of in the air about it. Like I understand, I fully understand. And yes, man,
because he turned around and he knew that the ref was the ref.
Yep.
And he was like, so you can, I don't.
It might have been one of those where Derek punched him back to life. Like, we've seen it happen where somebody knocked him so much that he kind of brought him back to life. And after that, it was too late by that time, perhaps. I think, but I mean, honestly, like the way it was so damn quick.
It was
that, like, you can't even really tell how the fight might have shaped up if you had let it keep going. If you let it keep going, I honestly feel like Lewis would have still finished in many ways.
And this is where I think, and this may be a little bit tangent, but having so many cards and you need these fighters to kind of be ready to kind of turn around quickly if, things go their way or not, but to not take as much damage and you're stopping fights premature. This is where it kind of just sucks. Like, let fighters die on the shield. Like, they train so hard and you're taking away these moments where they potentially, I know things are not looking good in the moment, but we're in a sport where you never know. And the percentage of you never know is so high. Like, we saw Chet Congo knock out Pat Barry. Like
that, and that's the exact fight that I thought of too. When I saw the stoppage and say like he got punched back awake, that's exactly the fight I thought of.
And I feel like Herb Bean is the only ref right now who's like,
let you get killed,
who will let you die. Like, and maybe sometimes it's like, God,
disrespectfully too.
Maybe it's too much to where it's like, damn, Herb, step in. But I think I would rather have that than be just like
1000%,
premature stoppage, controversial. So
you'd rather have the controversy be, why did Herb let him take 6 hammer fists when he was already passed out? Then wait a minute, he only got 1 punch. Well, that was a quick. So like, yeah, I'm with you on that. And yeah, that okay. So that's transitioning to another one though, another questionable. Me and you were kind of split on the Thompson decision in the beginning upon first watch. I haven't gone back and rewatched or anything, but it's been, I don't know if you've seen this week, man, a lot of people have been very vocal, including Thompson. Like, Thompson went on Ariel's show and said straight up, I've been at this for a long time. I know when I've lost a fight, I didn't lose that fight. I mean, you did, but
so when you asked me that after the fight, I said that I'd lean Bonfim because I feel like the judges are going to lean Bonfim, and they did. I thought Thompson won the 3rd round clearly. I don't know what the thing was there.
Just
Bonfim was holding on for dear life. So yeah, that was a clear. I think it was a clear robbery, and Bonfim trying to look like a young standout in this welterweight division. Just I don't think his stock even it stays the same, or maybe decreases a little bit.
I mean, yeah,
it's not a good look.
No, it didn't, and I haven't checked. He didn't crack top 15.
I hope not.
Like, he didn't. I doubt. Thompson shouldn't drop out of the top 15 based off of that either. Like, again, it's just a very like just neutral, just almost like blah for Bonfim. Like, it was a showcase chance on ESPN as a co-main against a well-known name. This guy's in the Modelo commercial with Kevin Holland. Like, this is, it's a weird way of saying like he is a face, but like he is a known commodity in the UFC, somebody that you could have built a name off of, and he's my damn age. Like, and you couldn't, you were, like you said, you were holding on for dear life in the 3rd round, and that's what got you the decision. Like, nah, I'm not moved.
And we see the OG still able to pull some performances out. Like,
update. Sorry, he's number 14 now.
Bonfim,
number 14. Kevin Holland moved up. Carlos Prates moved up, and Stephen Thompson is out of the rankings now. So Bonfim took his spot, and just a couple others slid up.
Guys, the fade is coming soon. The fade,
oh my gosh,
the fade is coming soon for
Bonfim.
Oh
my gosh,
and anyone with a little bit of grappling is we're fading this man.
Oh yeah, you ain't pulling that.
No.
Yeah, nah, bro.
I do want to touch on one of my favorite fighters, Calvin Kattar. Looks like he's about to hang it up. I just can't do it no more. I picked him one more time, and that was my last time. I can't. It's a tough watch to watch Kattar look lifeless almost. He said he broke his foot in the 1st round, but I don't know what you could have done because you're not throwing at all. Like, I know you need your foot like that, but I thought
yeah, but we've seen guys with broken hands still throwing punches,
or
like,
at least show something.
I know you got to step in, but come on, man.
It's like you're still walking. Yeah. So I thought the move to TriStar, because he went to train with Zahabi, but I thought that was going to do a lot for him. But it looks like Rob Bond is eating up all of that training, and it's showing in his performances. And Kattar's just kind of like, yeah, it's bad, man. So I think it's time. It may be that time for Cater to.
That one was and I actually dodged a bullet because again I got the 2 undercard fight and I almost rolled it over to Cater just off of GP, you know,
Yep.
like, hey man, let's get it one more time. And because also too, like, yeah, it was something where, you know, no disrespect, because he was on a hellacious like winning streak right now, Steve Garcia, but it's Calvin Cater, man.
I just thought that was a perfect matchup stylistically for Cater
Right?
to show off his
Yeah,
boxing.
man.
He's not fighting a grappler anymore, and this is his time. But yeah, he looked, oh my goodness.
And that Steve Garcia, he's jumped in at number 11 now.
Oh,
And Cater still top 15.
Oh boy.
Tied. It's him and Bryce Mitchell are tied at 15.
Oh
That's
boy.
odd. But yeah, Garcia just he leapt into the rankings. And it was, let's not take anything away from him either, too. Like, he was in there throwing. He was in there first. He was in there tagging that boy. Like, I thought he might get the finish.
He wanted it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We saw the hunger that I want to see from these young cats.
Yeah.
Like Garcia's, I'll stop fading you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop doubting you. Quickly, let's go. Nate Landwehr. I thought he was gonna do it. He had a great second round, and Cherrier just turned on the switch in the third and just killed this man in his hometown.
His corner told him in between the second and third, man, start letting your hands go. And that boy went right. Coachable. That is the definition of being coachable right there, man. Listen to your corner.
Victor Prachnio getting his win at heavyweight. This is his first fight at heavyweight. And then we have to discuss this Tafa. The Tafa brothers have to go. Like, there's no more. Just stop it, bro. Because this brother, Justin, Junior?
Yeah, Junior.
Junior was looking sloppy at heavyweight, decided to cut weight and be disciplined and make 205 for this fight. And yes, things almost did go your way, but you're still not working on your takedown defense. It still looks terrible. Your cardio is not good. And there's just nothing, bro. Like,
and then even when he was on the ground, like, there's no sign of any capable jiu-jitsu or I loved listening to Cormier like talk about the things he needs to be doing to get back, and just he's doing everything the exact opposite of what he was supposed to be doing, it seemed like. And it was just one of those where, yeah, you just wonder, like, you know the game plan against you and your brother every fight for everybody. What the hell are you working on in camp? Like, what are you doing? What are y'all doing?
So I swept the prelims, and then I went 2-4 in the main card, just completely shit the bed. Like, yeah. So I went 8-4 all through the night. I went 8-4. I was just, could have been a little bit better, but we're not going to hold our head on these losses this last weekend. And where we sit at, or where I sit at with my record for the year, is I forgot to make a chart. Make a thing for this. But I have 156 wins and 108 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. That's where I'm at stat wise for the picks.
Sound like money to me.
I'm definitely, I definitely was trying to make a graph for you guys, so it looks nice for you and for the eyes. But are we ready to jump into UFC 318?
You know what? Can I real quick, just a little quick sidebar? Excuse my language, man. Fuck Jon Jones. All right. Fuck out of here, bro. I'm back in the testing pool. I want to fight in the White House. Nigga, fuck you, dog. Stay retired.
And now he's like, I will fight the winner of whoever Tom fights. Bruh. Tom Aspinall, like, bro.
Tom should say, I'll give up the belt before I fight you, bro. I'm not fighting you. Tom should tell him, you don't excite me. You
play that game.
Dude, play it right back on.
Play that game.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, John. It took him all of 2 weeks of people shitting on him and saying, yeah, you're not really the GOAT. Actually, you're a trash human being. His feelings got all hurt, and now he want to be back in the spotlight and shit. And there hasn't even been a title fight announced.
Nothing.
And he's already hurting and jealous. Like, this man he is something else, man. He doesn't deserve to fight on any card going forward. He doesn't deserve to fight Tom for the belt. He doesn't deserve to ever be in the UFC again. Like, period, bro. You retired, be retired. Go take your ass back over to Thailand and fuck around with all them dudes you was messing with over there.
I just hope that whoever takes over Dana's spot is not as big as a fan of Jon Jones as like Dana is. So,
but
treat him like shit.
That's the thing, right? At this point, Dana shouldn't even be a fan of this nigga, man. How much money you done cost me? I done had to switch up events around your goofy ass and all your foolishness. Like, and then you just, nope, we're good. Dana was on wax, remember, earlier this year saying, what he basically said, I guarantee that fight will happen between Tom and Jon. And I'm fully confident that fight will happen. So he looked like a fool, dog.
Dana has his Mount Rushmore of like fighters he will just whatever you want. Jon Jones, Conor McGregor, Ronda, and I don't know who the fourth face is. I don't know. You guys make up that name. But
Conor's goofy ass is another one talking about I'm in the testing pool again.
It don't matter how many times
I want to fight on the White House card.
Brother,
is this going to be the most expensive card ever? Like, you're just gonna. I don't. I wanted to get that off because he's such a child, man. Just an immature, big fucking child. He needs the attention, he needs the spotlight. And as soon as it was off of him, by his own doing, by the way, nigga, no one told you to retire. You did that.
Exactly. You
did that, bro. And now you're like, oh, why are you guys?
This is him spinning the block on everyone else, thinking he got everyone else. I'm gonna retire, and so no one can just stop. But no, you played yourself, dog. You're a clown. you're a clown, bro.
Just wanted to get that off, man.
Yeah, good job.
Let's get into these. So, UFC 318, we have the early prelims on Fight Pass. Start off with women's flyweight, 4-2, Crispy Carla Judice, -278. Let me make sure my odds up. I wrote these down the other day. Let me make sure we're still. Oh, yeah, we've escalated now. They have bet her up.
Oof.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of
that. She's going to be taking on 8-3 Nicole Caliari, who is a +225. So now where we sit right now, and I took all the odds from DraftKings. Right now we sit at Crispy -335.
Oh my!
And Nicole +270.
Oh. Hey, who are you using for the lines?
For these, I use DraftKings, but I do have everyone pulled up.
Hey,
right
shout
now.
out DraftKings, man. If you guys want to sponsor, let me know. But listen, Judice is a great volume striker, good kicks, good head kicks, good striking, decent takedown and takedown defense that she has. But there's a lot of value here on the underdog. Okay, Nicole Caliari, she doesn't have the output that Judice has, but she does have the stand up, and she has a takedown threat. She has some nice hip tosses, judo tosses that she has. She's not too strong on the ground when she's on top guard. She's not too strong on there, but being able to get the takedowns is something. But it's the volume that does it for me for Judice. And if you look at the strikes landed per minute, she's landing 12 strikes landed per minute from this girl. Like, the output is insane. I just don't think Caliari can match that or even come close to it. But just having to defend all that, I know the takedowns are there, but she's more of a grappler, wrap your body up and toss you. I don't know, but the wrestling offense is not there for Caliari. But again, women's MMA and Judice is not worth that price tag. So there's definitely a lot of value on the underdog here. I am going to side with the favorite with Judice by decision, but I'm not mad at anyone wanting to put a little bit of sprinkle, Big Earl, little Earl, little bit sprinkle of something on the underdog, because you never know. Someone can get screwed by a split decision here. So I'm going to go Judice, but I'm not comfortable saying that. And this is kind of like I'm like, this whole prelim card is It's insane, guys. There's landmines all over this place. Like, there's huge price tags, wide favorites, and I don't know if you guys want to play around with these. Like, the favorites are not good favorites at all. So be careful.
Well, you say that. Next fight at middleweight features the biggest favorite on the card.
Oh boy.
13-2. Bruno the Hulk Ferreira is minus 650 on DraftKings currently. He's gonna be taking on a guy we talked about on our 317 preview, who got screwed by the convict.
Dude.
Rescheduled for this fight now. 6-0 Jackson the Moose McVey. He's currently plus 450.
So I want to know who at UFC hates Jackson McVey. Bro, like, this man did everything right, showed up for you guys.
Got screwed on two different fighters.
And you throw him to Bruno. Like, that's man. That's messed
Bruno,
up.
by the way, is like, you can get Bruno's up to 750, 770 on like overseas books.
Oh my gosh,
that's
man.
Wild.
Now I get the Bruno favorite. I do. The powerful. He can do. He has submissions in his bag too. But it's just a big ass middleweight in Jackson McVey, 6'4". The reach 77 to 72. Like, Jackson McVey, but the thing with McVey is he's gonna crash in. He wants to get the clinch and get you down to the ground. And I kind of fear for McVey in that spot where Bruno's going to throw some uppercuts to hell, and maybe one of those land. People always think the taller fighters are going to have it easy against shorter opponents, but they tend to lean back with their chin exposed. And Bruno does not give a damn. Like, yeah, there is some type of skill here, but he really throws shit to the wall, and he's going to throw until he finds that chin. And I feel like Bruno Ferreira is kind of coming into his own of being a bit more patient, letting things open up a little bit more. And he still has that power, and he's still where Jackson McVey kind of, has an advantage here is on the ground. Ferreira has submissions as well. So I feel bad for Jackson McVey for this to be his UFC debut after doing everything right. For UFC 317, Dumas dropping out, and then you were missing weight.
Crazy weight miss.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, you got fired right on the spot. No contender series for you. Get out of here.
Bro got fired on his day off.
He got fired on the piece. Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, I just think this is a huge step up for McVey. Just Bruno Ferreira. Here you go. Like, that's fucked up. So I'm gonna take Bruno. Yeah, just stay away from this fight because you never know. Like, Jackson could throw nasty knees, stuff up the middle in the clinch, snatch up in the neck. I don't know. So we just don't know enough for Jackson McVey.
Yeah.
So just give me Bruno.
All right. Next up, we got heavyweight. 22-11 Ryan Superman Spann. He's coming in as the favorite, the minus 238 favorite. Over 9-6-1 Lucas the Bull Brzeski coming in at plus 180, plus 195 currently.
Man, this is just a very disgusting fight.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Tafa and Tokos last week. Like, I felt so disgusting picking one of those guys to win a fight. This is exactly what it is. Like, trusting Ryan Spann at heavyweight against a lower tier heavyweight who might be one of the worst heavyweights on the roster. Like, it is so bad, this fight. And this is what I'm talking about. There's landmines all over this place on the prelims. Like, this could be an upset, or Brian Spann could look like his old self. Because Lucas Brzeski's chin is not good. And Spann has power, but Spann also has very, very underrated chokes. So again, I hate picking anyone to win this fight, but I will pick Ryan Spann to win by knockout. And I don't know, man. I hope I went to check Ryan Spann's social media on Instagram just to see if he's posting any training. This man's not posting anything.
Oh, I mean, he's locked in?
Maybe, or it just could be, hey,
where's he eating?
because his last fight, his UFC debut at a heavyweight,
yeah.
was Waldo Costa. Now,
Yep.
I'm not taking any thing away from that, especially how Waldo looked against Spivak. But man, Ryan Spann just looked. Oof. I don't know. Maybe Ryan Spann is just too lazy to make 205 and just like, oh, F it, I'm just going to move to heavyweight. Maybe things will go better for myself and my career. But we'll see. And I think it should because Lucas Brzeski is just not it for me. So give me Ryan Spann.
So Spann with the knockout.
Spann, but yeah, by knockout.
Let's see. Next up, we have go to light heavyweight. We've got 12-4-2. Jimmy the Brute.
Oh gosh, bro.
He's coming in. He has been bet down. So -310 favorite against 17-8. Marcin Prachnio comes in. He's been bet up to +250.
I see. This is another one.
That's exactly what when I first saw it. I said, well, landmine.
If you guys have been listening to this channel for long enough, I've kind of mentioned Prachnio. You may have heard me mention Prachnio and how much I just can't stand Prachnio and how low I am on Prachnio. But for me to think about this fight is just crazy. Jimmy Crute is not worth this price tag, and it's the same thing for Ryan Spann. Crute hasn't done anything to earn this. This fight should be -150. And like Crute hasn't done anything. And I know he's coming off that Bellato fight where looked great round one. He was coming back. This is kind of like a new and improved Jimmy Crute that we saw, but round one looked great. Round 2 and 3, this man faded, and now that fight he ended up in a draw. So, like, what are we doing here, man? And I know Prachnio, I shit on his Prachnio, and I always shit on Khalil Roundtree because Prachnio beat Khalil Roundtree, and that's just it speaks
Which
to
is crazy, right?
Just the aging like great. But Prachnio has good kicks, man, and like I'm not counting out the strike because striking the karate stance from the karate kicks and all that from Prachnio is maybe it's enough to like beat a Crute. You never know, bro. Like Jimmy Crute, I do not trust this man.
Crute hasn't won since he beat Bukowskis 5 years ago.
Like
literally 5 years ago.
This is disgusting, bro.
Like,
this is just nasty. And something that I kind of try to look for is Prachnio's takedown defense. How is it looking? Because Jimmy Crute does have some submissions in his back pocket. I just don't know, man. Like Jimmy Crute is such a oddball and
like still young. My man's not even 30 yet. Like that's crazy.
And he is just getting his ass beat, bro, at such a young age. And I just don't know if it's in him. And I know he's found God and stuff like that, but that just does not translate to the octagon. I'm sorry, like
brother, he ain't putting on them gloves with you. Man.
Good for you, man. But like, you lost Anthony Smith, bro. Like, you got TKO by Anthony Smith. Like,
I mean, yeah, bro. He let Menafield. He's 0-1-1 with Menafield. Jamal Hill, because that's I don't know how I feel about Jamal. Like, yeah, man, is.
I may look stupid here, you know. Nah, I shouldn't do it. Nope.
You're not gonna do.
Nah, all right. Give me Jimmy Crute.
Yeah, man.
Hey, bro. Hey, guys, bring it back. Oh boy,
psych.
I will take Jimmy Crute by submission, though.
Okay. All right.
There we go.
All right. Next up, welterweight division. Got 10-4 Adam Fugitt coming in as a +440 favorite or +440 dog. Sorry, against the second biggest favorite on the card, Islam the Ripper Dulatov, 11-1 at -600 currently.
So we have the German Islam. This man's coming off a very, very nasty knockout in the Dana White Contender Series. This man landed a nasty elbow just to put out his opponent in the first round.
Bro, look like a video game character,
brother. Man. He looks like
like
he should be in the Terminator movie or something.
That's
like,
bro.
So if you look at the resume, this man's all finishes fights in round one. It's it's rare that he's on the round 2 once and round 3 once, so twice. Sorry. But Dulatov throws big, man. People want to talk about the power. I think it's more about his speed and how fast he can get to the target. I wouldn't say he has that power, but his speed is very, very incredible. He's quick to the punch. He goes first. I kind of do want to see a bit more reserved. He has the speed. He has, that would translate to power, but Adam Fugitt is going to, I know he gets hit a lot for my liking. Adam does, but I just want to see Islam just be a little bit more matured in this matchup, which I don't think he will, but I can only hope. Fugitt has good kicks, but he just doesn't do much. There's not much activity coming from Fugitt for me to, pick him, even at a big plus tag. But give me Dulatov to win by knockout. I think this may be just a coming out show for a very, very young welterweight, another welterweight prospect here.
70 years, man.
Oh my gosh.
Killers after killers keep popping up, man.
Like even the 20 to 25 fighters in the welterweight division are young killers. If this guy can just get a win here and make his name in this division. I think Dulatov is nice though. Give me the first round finish though for Dulatov.
Going with the model. Dulatov. Did you know that this fool had a Versace deal?
Whoa.
He was signed to Versace. Him and his brother were models. Like this fool has walked for Gucci, Tommy, Hugo Boss.
Okay.
He was in Vogue, British Vogue, as one of the top 10 male models of 2018.
Oh, damn.
This guy, man. Bro. And he'll knock you the fuck out. Like, what? All right.
Bro, do you think him and Payne Talbot are going to make a collab or something? Maybe, I don't know.
Peyton, Frank, and Islam just kicking in the studio on some pretty boy shit. That will take us to the ESPN prelims now, which we're going to open up. I believe we've clarified that this is still going to be the opener. We got the Silent Assassin 7-1, Atiba Gautier minus 470 against 10-5 Robert Valentin plus 360 dog.
So Gautier, how do you say that name?
Gautier.
Gautier?
Yes, sir.
23 years old. This man is built like a fucking tank, bro. Oh,
he built like he built like a fullback or something, dog. Like back in the day,
brother. This man looks like he was drawn and just like came to life. Like he looks insane.
We got some video game characters on this card
for sure. Very, very powerful striker. Athletic as hell.
Mm-hmm.
He works with Frank Mir, so I think his ground game is coming along. I think that's where Robert Valentin could find success here. If this fight does hit the ground, he's very, very tricky off his back. Robzilla is. I was big on Valentin in the tough series that he was in, but I did pick Ryan Loder against Valentin, and he lost that fight. And I think this kind of Valentin has always fought wrestlers, and I feel like this is a good fight for him to show off his Muay Thai striking. But I just think this is the wrong guy to show off your striking with. Like this guy from Cameroon is something else. And I think Robert Valentin suffers another loss, and I think he may be cut. Things are not going his way. I was really high on him, especially in the tough, and looking at highlights, he looked exciting. But man, he's getting some tough love here from the UFC with this prospect.
It's a big boy, man. That's a lot to deal with.
And I just think physically, I don't think Valentin could just hang with Gautier. So give me Gautier to win by KO. And yeah, man, Robert's gonna have to find some success off his back, throw up a submission. We just haven't seen enough good from Robert Valentin to back him. So yeah, give me the 23-year-old to pop out and remind us
on the opener too for ESPN. Like that's a good Good show. Good showcase spot, man. Take advantage, because when the people see this dude, they're gonna be like, "What the?" And if he goes out there and performs and like puts on a show, oh yeah, man. Up next at welterweight, we have
another welterweight.
we have Francisco Prado. Got him as the -148 favorite over Nikolai Veretennikov, coming in at the +124.
So Prado's a dog, and he's gonna go after and strike, But this guy is very, very small for a welterweight, and he was originally a 155er, a lightweight. But I don't know why his management or coaching would recommend him to move up to welterweight, because he's going to be very, very small in this fight. And I think this is a very, very sneaky underdog with Veretennikov, because of just how big the size difference is. Like, yeah, Prado may get off his shots, but I don't think it's going to do like that damage that he is capable of at 155. I don't think it's going to translate.
The power is not going to be there. Yeah.
And this is another tricky one, because Veretennikov is a decent striker. But again, he just hasn't shown me anything to want me to back him as underdog here. Prado has the skill. Prado has the upside here. But again, the size difference is just what is worrying me here. And I think it does play a big factor. So, yeah, I'm going to take Prado here. And I hate it that I had to take Prado, but that just shows you where I'm at with Nicolay to fade him in here. But I'm not mad at you if you guys want to put some money on the underdog, because he's just going to be so big. And if this fight gets to the clinch or gets the cage, Prado isn't going to do shit. So I just, Veretennikov could just make it a very slow paced, just get up and go make some food type fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, this could be that fight. He could slow down the kid who is 23 years old again. Goodness gracious, these kids are young. 23 years old, but he could just slow down the pace and the striking of Prado and holding him. So, but I'm gonna take Prado just because the upside is better. And yeah, so give me Prado, the favorite.
All right, up next, one of the fights I'm looking most forward to.
Yes.
We have the favorite, 24-7, number 11 ranked middleweight, Brendan All-In Allen at -245. Against still somehow number 10 middleweight in the UFC. Yours, mine, everybody, especially Italy's favorite racist. The Italian Dream, Marvin Vettori at +200. Talk to me, man. How can Marvin get this done, man?
I think Vettori's durability is going to be huge here. And I think he has good enough takedown defense to kind of keep this on the feet. Now, Brendan Allen has been improving in his boxing and his striking, but this man fades late in fights, and I think this fight does go to the decision, and I don't like Brendan Allen in the late rounds 2 and 3. So, guys, I'm going to give you my first dog here. I'm going Marvin here, guys, and
go racism. Let's go.
I know people hate this, and I know Brendan Allen has done a lot more recently to, get the backing of the fans and, get that, love. But I know Vettori's coming off Roman and Cannonier fights and the inactiveness. I get it, guys. But it's what I see, the boxing, I can only hope that he brings the output here for his boxing is Marvin Vettori. But he has the takedown, and he has the takedown defense to keep this fight on the feet. And I think Brendan Allen can only win if he can get a sub or get this fight to the ground. But I just don't see Marvin getting to the ground, man. Like, there's very, very few rare fighters in the middleweight division to get Marvin Vettori down to the ground. Like, this guy's tough, and is solid, bro. And I don't think Brendan Allen has that durability to keep up and just last for 15 minutes. Like, Vettori is a tough motherfucker, guys.
He's gone. That's to your point. You said you question whether Allen can go all 15. Vettori's gone 25 minutes 6 times with the best of the best at middleweight. Like, he's, to your point, his durability is crazy. And for someone who does fade, look, man, I asked you, how's he gonna get it done? There it is. Boxing this boy to death, man.
So I see on ESPN, what is Marvin Vettori's line right now? Just money line?
Plus 200 on DraftKings, and then ESPN. We got plus 175.
And what is it looking like for Marvin to win by decision?
Let's pull that up real quick.
Because I think that's the only way he's winning this fight, guys, is by decision. He's not a finisher. Again, his durability is his biggest attribute here, and it's always has been. And I don't see. I don't know, man. I've never been too big on Brendan Allen. I know he's a great jiu-jitsu guy, but I just don't think he can sub the thick neck of Vettori. Like, so I'm gonna take my first underdog here, and I feel kind of comfortable taking my underdog here. Like, I feel
I like that.
I don't. I'm not hating my pick here.
You ain't even mess around with it. You was no on the fence, nothing. I have no props yet via Caesars. They usually do them like during the fight, like right before the fight. But that's, I mean, I'm there already. You convinced me. I'm gonna go. I'll go Vettori with the money line. I'll go Vettori by decision. I'll go over the 1.5 rounds.
And Drew is announcing it right now, but for my bet, I have I'm gonna put a bet on the underdog here, straight money line. So that'll be my first bet of the night.
Let's go. Everyone's favorite racist, baby. Marvin. Let's go. Up next, we have the feature bout on the prelims at bantamweight, where we have the number 12 ranked bantamweight, 12-3, Kyler the Matrix Phillips, plus 145 dog, to number 15, 22-3, Vinicius Lope Dog Oliveira, minus 175.
For the UFC to backhand Brendan Allen, who was from Louisiana, and say, no, you're not going to have this feature prelim spot. That's so disrespectful.
With Vettori too, who's a title contender and is main evented.
That's nasty work.
Yeah,
you're not gonna be on the main card, but you're not featured prelim either. But here you go.
You don't get either. That's
boy.
tough, man. We're gonna put Golden Boy on the main card.
Oh boy.
Instead of you to open it up.
Nasty work by the UFC.
Tough work, yeah.
So this is a very interesting fight too, and the lines kind of tell you that this is going to be a very interesting fight because Kyler Phillips, this man is fast. He's a great starter, great round one fighter. He's a very technical kickboxer. He can get takedowns, but where his downfall is I think he starts so fast. His cardio is not his cardio is not good for 15 minutes, and he slows down round 2 and 3. And to slow down against lock dog Oliveira is such a bad look for you. And it's going to be your downfall here, sir. I try to find my way to Kyler Phillips for a pick and a bet here, but I just can't do it just with how inconsistent his gas tank is. And Oliveira is a very, very big 135 fighter here in the bantamweight division. With Kyler Phillips wanting to wrestle him is going to take so much energy out of your gas tank to even grapple this man. I think Kyler Phillips dies out in the second round, cardio wise, is gassed. Second, third round, and I think Oliveira puts it on him heavy in those rounds, and I think Oliveira wins this fight. I'm really, really comfortable with this pick. I know I think this is going to be a very, very exciting fight, round one. But we will see Kyler Phillips fade like we always do in his fights, and I hate to say it because I'm such a fan of Kyler Phillips, but Oliveira's so ruthless, and he fights with his hands down. He just has his chin up in the air, which kind of worries me for that round one. But I think this man's durable enough, and I kind of want to see what he looks like on the scales as well, because he is such a big 135er. But I'm so comfortable in picking Oliveira this week. I feel like he's kind of fought some very tough 135ers and Ricky Simone, Said Nurmagomedov. I feel like he kind of saw a little bit of a Car Phillips with Said, with the striking, with someone who can get the takedowns, and he looked good against that. So I think Oliveira's going to put the pressure on him late, rounds 2 and 3, and kind of maybe a late finish could be a sprinkle there.
On the finish, huh?
On the finish,
Okay.
a late finish, where maybe like a round 3 finish. Or if you guys just are comfortable with the minus 155 with what I'm saying on ESPN, I think a money line is good. Oliveira will be in my parlay for this card.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it worse, I mean, yeah, he's missing it because that's a great number to have attached to something that you do feel confident in.
Yeah.
So
I will say Prado and Oliveira are 2 fighters in my parlay.
Okay.
And we have one more coming up. So
okay. All right. Now, look, guys, this is the time. Make sure you get that order in for some more pretzel bites or boneless wings. Run to the bathroom because we're off to the main card now. And opening up the main card. Look, man.
2025. This is where we're at.
Brendan Allen couldn't get on the main card because they want to set up a showcase for the Golden Boy, 15-2, Daniel Zellhuber, who I don't know what it is. I can't get with this kid, man. I'm not a believer. He is
understandable.
DraftKings. He is the minus 550, which is the biggest line on the main card. Favorite over. Man. If we're being honest, like, he's not a legend, but
this man has a great resume.
He's got a legendary resume, with legendary names, and he's been around forever.
It's
Michael the motherfucking Menace Johnson, 24-19, going for his 20th professional career loss.
Nasty.
He is the plus. Let me get the current number on it via DraftKings. Plus, when I wrote this down earlier this week, this fool was plus 360. He's up to plus 410.
Oh, boy.
On ESPN, he's plus 425. Huge dog. Michael the Menace with, again, one of the just... Look, my man was on the Ultimate Fighter GSP Josh Koscheck season.
Boy.
Some of y'all don't even know what the hell a Josh Koscheck is. Okay? But put that into perspective, man. Like, that's wild.
Man, to see Johnson on a pay-per-view card in 2025 is absolutely insane.
Opening it up.
This man hasn't really style hasn't changed. I mean, this man is the same person he was when he got into the UFC, man. Like, he is who he is. His recent wins are absolute cans.
He got performance of the night his last fight, bro. Come on, man.
Against a Gautier, who was absolutely terrible. Those brothers are bad. They're up there with Toffa brothers.
They're the toughest. Yeah.
Like, and then Flowers, who shouldn't even be in the UFC. Like, man, what are we doing, man? But this is where it gets interesting because Zellhuber, yes, he is a huge favorite, which I do not get, especially with this fight. But this man, we just saw him in a war with Rebovics.
Yep. That was a great fight. What a hit, too.
What a fight. Yeah.
What a cash out on Rebovics.
We got that. But again, Zellhuber just isn't. I feel like he's still kind of green in some ways. Like, really hasn't shown that maturity in the style. Like, yeah, he's tough and he's grit and he can throw, but he still gets hit quite a few. And Michael Johnson isn't no slouch with his KO power. So yeah, of course, we're in a sport where anything could happen at any time, and the percentage is high for that. But man.
No. You thinking a lot over there, bro.
I just hate this, man. Again, there's so many some bombs here. But I'm gonna go the young fighter who is, I feel like he was still growing, and we may see a little bit more a leveled up, matured Daniel Zellhuber. And Michael Johnson just needs to,
brother, put them gloves down, please.
Please, man. To be 24-20 would be nasty work, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. I like that's one of the nastiest records I've probably ever seen, bro. 24-20. Oh man.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, man. That's like, I don't even know. Like,
That's crazy work.
Like, was that like an all-star break, NBA all-star break record? Like, you're like 7th in the West, like 24-20. That's crazy.
Oh boy. Yeah, give me Zellhuber. Let me see. Let me look at these lines real quick. Okay.
So let's see if I can find a prop.
What if a submission win by Zellhuber? Ooh.
You looking for searching for value.
You know what, guys? I would say stay away from this. I mean, there isn't much. Maybe. Oh, they're giving those 2.5. Nasty work. I'm seeing KO and decision win by points is the same price tag at plus 160 on ESPN. So, guys, just stay away. Just save your money for this. Like, just keep going.
All right. Next up, now we're getting where I'm a little bit like, okay, now we could, if everyone shows up, because we thought he was going to show up in his debut fight, but it is what it is. We got featherweight. Got the man in his second UFC fight after completely underwhelming against Yair Rodriguez. 36-8, former Bellator champion, Patricio Pitbull. He's plus 145 dog against 19-9, the number 12 ranked featherweight in the world. 50K. Dan Ige minus 175 favorite.
I've always been on the fence with Dan Ige. Like, he is the best average fighter, maybe. Like, he is so good at just being just real solid and good. Like,
Mr. Gatekeeper.
That's exactly. Like, he has the skills, but he's just good in every area. Just isn't exceptionally well at every one thing. Good power. Like, yeah, he's coming off that win against Sean Woodson. God damn it.
Woodson screwed us.
Motherfucker.
I'll never back Sean Woodson again.
Never again.
Tall, goofy ass. Got knocked the fuck out.
In the 3rd round.
Oh.
Pissed me off. How you not going to use that reach? Bro.
Oh, man.
Tall ass.
Yeah, that one brought back some,
So Dan Ige has power. Okay, I get it. He has a good coach. Again, just a well-rounded, good, solid fighter. And then we have Pitbull on the other hand, who is coming off just looking like a lost deer in the headlights. Like, this man against Yair just didn't look like he knew where he was at. Like, he just like, oh shit, I fight. I'm here. Like, he just woke up from a dream and he was in a fight with Yair Rodriguez. It was so bad, and I was talking all that shit with Pitbull, like, oh, Yair ain't shit, and I look like a clown.
Well, because Yair was a clown too, so that's,
But after saying that, this is a very, very completely different fight from that. Yair was so good at using kicks, and we won't see those same kicks from Dan Ige, of course. Pitbull had a hard time navigating around those kicks from Yair, and I think this is a really good, solid comeback fight for Pitbull, stylistic wise. And that's why I'm gonna go with the dog here. I'm gonna go one more time with the Pitbull to kind of look like a fighter who just got signed and wants to show what he can still do. I know he's 38 years old, but I think Dan Ige, even though he's younger, he has some war wounds on his body. Like, this man been through some shit. Some hard fights. He fights hard. He trains hard. So it's not a very young, bright 33. I think the stand-up striking could be a little bit interesting in this fight. I'm not completely counting out Pitbull here. Again, those kicks from Yair were just everything, and it was hard for Pitbull to navigate around that. I think Pitbull was going to look like much more like himself in this fight, and I'm going to take a chance here on Pitbull, and he is going to be one of my bets on this card as well.
Do you think that? I mean, you mentioned the kicks with Yair, and do you think that that part of it too might be with this bounce back fight? That is that you're going to be dealing with someone who in Ige, he's not going to present that as big of a size difference and length difference, and that was, and I'm sure that helped Yair with the kicks and the length and everything, where he can get into the pocket easier, because it did look like he was having the kicks obviously help, but it looked like he was kind of hesitant to even engage or even try to get in to the pocket. Whereas with Ige, it's like, oh no, this is, now I'm looking across from someone who's similar, like in stature and size and everything.
Very flat-footed, plotty, throws heavy. Like Danny Gay is moving around all around the cage. Like he's going to be there for Pitbull to kind of exchange strikes with. So again, I know people are looking at their recent resumes and what they've done, and maybe Pitbull just left a bad taste in people who watch him for the first time that last few pay-per-views ago. But this is a very, very good stylistic matchup for Pitbull, and Dan Ige isn't a minus 220 fighter for me. So that's why the value is still on the underdog here. I still think Pitbull's good, and I think this is a good stylistic matchup, though. So, yeah, man. Dog number 2.
Next, we will go to another fight that's interesting to me.
Oh, shit.
And another guy who, man, look, I know how this pod feels about him, but right now
we're about to run into 2 knuckleheads in a row.
Facts, man.
Bro, we about to
big facts. Oh my gosh. But this knucklehead is a gigantic favorite. He's on ESPN and DraftKings both. Minus 550 favorite, number 13 in the welterweight division. 28-13, Kevin the Trailblazer. I don't take my job seriously, Holland. against 19-5, D-Rod. Daniel Rodriguez, who, again, DraftKings, we're looking at a plus 410. On ESPN, plus 375 dog.
I think Daniel Rodriguez is coming off back-to-back wins, and I think he's looked good against fighters who are very, very chinny. And he's a good, decent boxer striker.
Yeah,
that's kind of all he has in his tool bag. And to fight against someone who is very, very lengthy at 170, and someone who looks like he's going to take his job seriously at 170, hopefully, we'll see. But how he was talking in that interview after his last fight kind of has me believing again. And I'm not going to get too crazy and jump in the pool again, but just for good matchups like this one, I think this is where Kevin Holland just looks like, oh my gosh, Kevin Holland is back. Like
2020 Kevin Holland.
Oh my God. Like
COVID Holland.
These are the matchups where he's going to make you believe that this man is for real, but don't trick yourself. Let the matchups, see the matchups. And I think this is a perfect matchup for Kevin Holland to look like his price tag. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Because Daniel Rodriguez, even though he's a boxer, he has been chinned and he has been wobbled and stunned. And the way Kevin Holland throws, really good, crisp, straights down the middle. Like, I think he's going to land one of those, and I think it's going to be trouble for Daniel Rodriguez. And, and Kevin Holland is so unorthodox and so wild. You can never know what this man's going to throw, but I think this is just a good matchup, like I said, for him to showcase what he can do in front of people, and people are going to just soak up this Kevin Holland awesomeness, and he's going to look like a title contender, maybe. I'm just saying that for the fans, the casuals.
I mean, look,
but this is just a matchup for him to look like that.
If Dana believes him that he's going to take his shit seriously, and maybe coming back to your point earlier, maybe Kevin Holland's up there on that like Mount Rushmore people who
Maybe.
can do whatever the hell they want. Dana's like, yo, bro, because he always shows up for him. You know, he'd help carry him through the pandemic and he went viral for the talking and all his fights and stuff and now he's a huge personality and he's a fucking Trumper and shit. And like I think we were talking before and it's absolutely a heart desire for Kevin Holland to get chinned. But realistically, on my end, there's nothing to suggest for me that that's going to happen. Other than because if I'm Kevin Holland, my game plan is to go out there and give him his second submission loss. My plan is to go out there, get this dude, this boxer. Let's get him down on the ground. Let me show off my jizz. He just submitted Vincent Luke, like nasty work. Like, go do the same thing. Get your bonus again. Go buy some more horses and tell us how serious you are about being at 70 and now start to back it up. Make us believers. Like,
Yeah.
Make Dana a believer.
Again, and this is just Daniel Rodriguez, 38 years old, and I just think he got into the game too late. And I know he's steady improving. He's showing the improvements here, but again, he's been given some really good matchups for him to show off his boxing against chinny opponents. So,
and let's be honest, like no disrespect, but at 38, how much can you really improve and like build towards the future? You know, so
his defensive boxing is just not good to me. So I will look for a KO or a submission tag here because Daniel Rodriguez does have some submission wins, which I think this fight could go to the ground. And we all know Kevin Holland just throws up shit. You never know.
He got them long ass limbs. Like he's nasty on the ground somehow. So unless you're Kamzat. But
so on BetMGM, that's the sports book I use. They do give us like a KO and submission tag. So yeah, I might look at that.
All right. Up next,
oh boy,
we have the other knucklehead on the card. A guy that we spoke about also before we came on here. It's gonna be 14-4, the number 13 ranked middleweight, in the UFC. Paulo the Eraser Costa. He's going to be your dog on DraftKings plus 195, ESPN plus 200. He's going to be going up against the number 14th ranked middleweight, 14-3, Roman Kopylov, who DraftKings has as a minus 238 favorite, ESPN minus 250 favorite.
Yeah, so this is another guy, Costa, who has been talking up, online, saying I'm gonna go back to my old self and I'm gonna take my job seriously and I'm not going to bullshit around anymore. But this is like the third time he said this.
Yeah, man. Like,
so
we heard this with Strickland too. Like, get out of here.
The old me would be like, once I saw this fight, I knew exactly what I was going to Kopylov because Costa you can't trust and. You still can't trust this fight to go on Saturday because we just don't know if Costa's going to show up and make weight or even just show up to the fight and pull out. We don't know. I'm scared. Maybe that would be the position where Brendan Allen gets bumped up to the main card.
Brendan Allen's out there. He's out there trying to feed Costa all the gumbo, all the jambalaya, all the beignets. He's like, yeah, come on, bro.
That is how Brendan Allen gets on the main card right there. Is Costa pulling out. But, and Kopylov, I get it. I haven't been too high on Kopylov. I know a lot of people are, but he's a really good striker. And I think his takedown and his jiu-jitsu game is nice, but he's a fader. Like, he fades in fights too, and his cardio is not always there. I feel like he puts a lot in earlier in fights. Round 1, early round 2, he puts a lot into those striking. But, and Costa's just that durable dude, man. Like, he's always going to be there talking, taunting, and giving the crowd a show. They're not really focusing on the fight.
Yeah.
So that part does worry me. I'm not going to lie to you guys about like round 3. What does Roman look like? Like, I don't know. This could be a really good live bet situation here. If Roman is fading going into round 3, and Paulo Costa is going to be Paulo Costa. He's going to be throwing heavy for 15 minutes. So I'm going to take Roman Kopylov here. But again, this may be a good live bet situation for Costa to show us something in round 3 and pull off maybe a 29-28 decision here. But because if a finish, Costa ain't getting finished, and if someone's getting finished, I think it's Kopylov. And I don't know, man. So I think this goes to the decision, and this is a big fight for Kopylov here.
I mean, Costa's last 4 fights have gone decision. 2 5-rounders. He's won 1 fight in the last 5 years, and that was a decision over Luke Rockhold.
Oh gosh, that fight.
And granted, he's got. I mean, don't get it twisted. He got the title shot. He undefeated. Talk of the year. He got the title shot. Izzy humbled him. That fraud bounces back with a loss to our favorite racist Vettori, and then loses to Whitaker and loses a split decision against Strickland in that underwhelming ass fight last year. And it's been a year off for him. I can't get behind this dude, man. Keep working on your English and go be a personality for the UFC at the desk or something, saying wild shit. But I just I like your strategy a lot on that. Watch the fight. See how it plays out. See how the gas tanks look. See how the striking is going. See who's getting the better of who, and then kind of decide from there and get your in-play money. Because here's the thing: if Costa can come out and steal round 1 and win round 1, right there, if you're believing in Kopylov, I'm cashing that right then. All right, let's go. And then if you don't, then you wait till after round 2. This is it. You just weigh it out, see how the flow of the fight is going. Yeah, I like that. And I mean, yeah, I'll be rooting for Kopylov because any man who kicks Chris Curtis's goofy ass head off got my vote.
And that's the thing. I feel like Costa has always just let kickers just kick him, and he doesn't do anything about it except laugh at him. And Kopylov's going to kick the shit out of this guy's leg. He's going to kick him and kick him. I don't know if Paulo Costa is going to mature and do something about it or just keep on laughing. So
Paulo Costa and mature do not belong in the same sentence.
I think Kopylov, kickboxing wise, is going to kick this man's leg and body, and I think he's going to go up to the head and maybe rock him. But yeah, man, I like Kopylov, and they're both around the same age, or they are the same age, but they are very, very different times in their career. Kopylov is going up, and Costa just is going down, and he's been going down. We just haven't seen enough good in Costa's recent run to put anything behind him. So give me Roman, man.
Roman by decision on plus 100. Roman by decision.
Oh, dang.
Man, plus I can get plus money on
if
him
it's plus money. Yeah, plus money.
Yeah, plus money on him to win. I'll take a plus anytime I can get a plus. Don't get that twisted.
Yeah, that might be my favorite play then. If it's a plus, yeah.
All right,
brother.
Well, that'll take us to the main event. And the reason this is my favorite fight on the card, is because it's Dustin Poirier's last fight, and I don't have to talk about him anymore. I don't like Dustin Poirier. I never have. I always thought he was mad overrated, but I get it. He's coming in, and let me check the odds because they've been all over this week. And right now, 30-9, the number 6 ranked lightweight in the world in his send-off fight, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. You can find him on DraftKings at plus 114, ESPN plus 110 dog against once considered the greatest featherweight of all time, now the BMF champion. And this made-up belt is on the line for some reason.
They got to have a belt, bro.
I guess. 26-8, number 5, Max Blessed Holloway, who comes in on DraftKings as the minus 135 favorite. ESPN has him at minus 130.
If Dana doesn't have a belt on the line in the main event of a pay-per-view, It's gonna be whoever loses their job. Like it's gonna be some shit like that.
I need
bro.
stakes. There has to be stakes on the line.
Man, this is the trilogy, man. This is the third fight.
Mm.
The first time they fought, that was like Max's UFC debut. He was a kid. I thought he just graduated, and the next day he just got into the UFC and fought a grown ass man, probably. But I just, you know, I'm gonna let you kick this off, dude. How are you seeing this? Because I'm kind of like back and forth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what I was just gonna say. Like, it's so tough for me to call it because okay. So here's the thing. He just graduated from YNI when they fought the first time. Like he legit graduated from YNI in 2010. He fought Dustin in 2012.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Spun the block again. They fought 7 years later for the lightweight title. Max moving up and everything. Because he was bored at featherweight essentially. Here's my thing. Much like in football, it's really hard to beat someone 3 times. Granted, it's not the same because it's not in the same, year span or a couple months span. This has been going on 13 years between fights. Max looked comfortable at 55 against Gaethje.
He looked really good.
He looked really good, and that's not even taking into account the only thing they ever show you from that fight, honestly, the last 10 seconds. They don't talk about shit else from that fight. But he handled Gaethje that fight. I hated watching that fight. That fight killed me, especially the end. It sounds weird, but I heard a quote from Max earlier this week talking about Ilya.
Oh,
I don't know if you saw it. He was basically saying that Ilya
is overrated.
Low key, not over it, but his current run is a bit overrated. And why are you worried about it? That's not your problem anymore. Don't focus on Dustin. The crowd is going to be nuts. I'd imagine. Is Lil Wayne going to walk him out or not? I don't know.
It's confirmed.
It is. He is going to be.
It's confirmed.
Max. Give me Max. Give me Max, man. Give me Max. Give me Max by decision. I think it'll be. I don't even know that it'll be close. I think 49-46, 48-47 on one because of hometown cooking. But
so right now I have Holloway's name written down on my phone as a pick. I have it written down right now. I've been back and forth with this main event. I just don't think too much has changed from the last time I know their runs are different, but stylistically, not much has changed. Dustin may have slowed down, and Dustin has been known to struggle against grapplers, and he's getting his boxing striking fight for his last fight. Max Holloway looked great against Gaethje at 155, and him getting knocked out in the last fight with Ilya does worry me a little bit. Maybe where his chin is at, I don't know. But with Holloway's fight style, it's always been output, get in your face, box your ass up. Just what is coming back to you though, and that's what always kind of worries me is when is that time going to hit for Max's chin to kind of take that fall. I know he just ran into one of the hardest hitters in featherweight ever in Ilya, but what does it look like in a weight class above at 155? I know Dustin doesn't really have that power like that maybe in this time, but I don't know, man. Like someone finally broke Max, and where is Max at now with this chin? And it wasn't too long ago. I mean, it was less than a year, and I kind of wonder where Max's chin is at and durability And that fight style that he still has is he's going to put out a lot, but he's still going to get hit a lot. So I am worried with Max Holloway for this fight.
Can I tell you that quote that he was talking about earlier this week? He talked about that. He talked about the power. He said, and it sounded like hate. He said Gaethje hit harder than Ilya and had more power than Ilya. Look, boxing and striking, it does. Placement has a lot to do with it.
Yes, it does.
You catch somebody in the right spot, you put
They
them
go
to
out.
sleep, you know, but come on, man.
I actually responded to that on my Instagram. I put it on my story and just kind of like, bro, you sound like an
Like a hater.
old hating ass boy right now.
Like a hater, bro.
And maybe everyone's just hating Ilya just because he's knocking out your favorite fighter right now. But man, you guys are just disrespect is crazy right now. But again, Dustin has looked a little bit slow. But again, Max is just, I don't know, man. I think there's a lot of value here on the underdog here. And with everything in his hometown, you know, he's getting the fight in his hometown with Wayne and everything that's piled up in his corner.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure. And people are going to throw around that, diamonds are built under pressure and shit like that. If no one has said that now, but
that sounds like something John Anik say after Dustin wins.
Right.
I was promised, bro. Diamonds are built under pressure.
Like, I think Dustin is a good fighter to have in this situation because I kind of believe in his mindset and just the way he works. I'm gonna take the diamond, bro.
Go out on his white horse, lay them gloves down, and then what the hell do we do with the BMF title? Interim BMF champ?
Gaethje and Patty fight for it, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, man. Like
it's a tough one. Like like you said, like if all I have is it's hard to beat someone 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how, because okay. So the last time we saw Dustin was last year losing to Islam. Look, man, that's a whole beast in itself, right? But before that, I don't think people remember the fact that like he was a substantial dog against BSD. BSD. They thought BSD was going to be the one to make his name off of Poirier. BSD ain't done much of shit since then.
And that Gaethje fight where he got knocked out,
got that head kick, baby.
Like he looked good in that first round, and then the foot, foot wrapped around him and just hit him in the back of the head, and just like
brought him down.
Oh my gosh. So, and then Chandler fight, and then
that's the thing, right? Chandler on resumes, the value is starting to go down a whole lot on having him on your resume. Not that he's not a good fighter or anything, but it's
you have to look at the year. Like you have to look
exactly
at
right.
When did you fight Michael Chandler?
Yes, exactly. And I will say that the hesitance and concern I have with Max is that, like you said, is he going to be chinny now? Never been knocked out, gets scorched by Ilya, and this is his first time back since then. I don't anticipate him going in any different or being hesitant or anything like that or worried about a firefight with Dustin. But you never know. You never know until they get back there in the cage after the first time that they've been knocked out. Is it going to be a thing now? Did Ilya unlock something? Or is it going to be Max is going to be on 10 even more now?
Yeah.
We don't, you can't really tell. And that, I think one of the interesting things about the fight is that it's 2 guys coming off of losses, coming off of championship losses. Like,
And Dustin did lose to Islam, but man, Dustin was landing some shots.
Dude,
Like
Dustin took him to the 5th.
bro, Dustin looked tough.
Like Dustin hung with Islam.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Again, struggled with grapplers, but all we have to worry about is boxing and striking this fight. And we get a plus number. I'm taking the diamond, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take the diamond, and he's gonna make my parlay, my 3-5 fighter parlay. There's a lot of riding on this, and I'm feeling like I'm riding with the pressure of this diamond. Oh,
you know what?
So yeah, bro.
I'm gonna back Holloway to pull his nemesis move and pull a Volk, get knocked the fuck out by Ilya, bounce back in your next fight, get that dub. Either I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think I don't see a way that this absolutely, in my opinion, should be fight of the night. I hope it goes all 5. I hope it's exciting. I hope Dustin puts on a show like he's never put on before, because he's been calling for this, not for the exact fight, but for the fight in New Orleans for a minute now. UFC finally gave it to him. Like, bro, just win, lose, or draw, show your ass and do what you've done your whole career. Lay down the gloves with, no regret. And again, peace out. Great career. I don't ever have to talk about you again.
Brother, we can go money lines, right? But Holloway by knockout or Dustin decision. Oh my gosh.
So on my end, I got Holloway by KO is plus 365 on Caesars.
Oh boy.
Dustin by decision plus 210 is a great number.
Yes.
That is a great number. How about Dustin by submission plus 1100?
Jump the gilly.
Jump the gilly all day. That's immediately what I thought when I saw plus 11.
That
you
would,
know he's going to throw one out there at some
that
point.
would just be the cherry on top of all this. To win by guillotine in your hometown in your last fight, that would be
with Lil Wayne right there. Look, that's the only way I'd be happy with the Dustin win, if we're being honest. If he just pulled the gilly, I was like, oh, yeah.
Ooh, there's a lot of good props here and there to play with this. Like, if you guys want to go money line, I respect it, of course.
And that's the thing. There's value on both sides,
almost, yeah,
for the money line, because there's no overwhelming favorite on this. Max has been bet up because it opened at minus 105. Both of them, they were both minus 105. It was even, and now the public has kind of shown where they're leaning, but not enough to the point to even make it a minus one. Like, you can't even find it at minus 150 anywhere for Max. Like, the worst number you can find on Max across the board is minus 144. And with Dustin, the biggest number you can find is plus 121. And that's, these are overseas books. So, there's great value on whichever direction you go in.
So yeah, it sounds like we're split on this main event,
man.
but this is a close fight, guys. Like, yeah,
absolutely.
it's tough. But let's go through and give the final picks for UFC 318. We'll start from the bottom, work our way to the top. To start off the card, we have Judice. I'm going Bruno Ferreira. I'm going Superman Spann. I'm going Jimmy Crute. We're going with the German Islam Dulatov.
The model, baby.
We're going Gautier?
Gautier. Yeah.
23-year-old bully. I'm going to Francisco Prado. Dog number 1, Marvin.
The
favorite
racist
Vettori.
Yes.
Dog number 1. And then we have Vinicius Oliveira. Against the main card, we are going with Zellhuber. I'm going dog number 2, Pitbull, one last time. Please. Next, we have Kevin Holland. And the co-main, we're going Kopylov. And then we are split in the main event. I'm going Poirier. Drew's going Holloway. And that's
your third dog right there.
That's my third dog. We got 3 dogs, guys.
He giving y'all juice, man. He giving y'all juice. He giving y'all some juice.
I'm going to give you guys my bets right now. Okay, so my parlay for this card, we got Francisco Prado, Vinicius Oliveira, and I'm going to top it off with the Dustin Poirier in the main event. This is a risky one, but it's plus 489 on BetMGM. My other bet is going to be Marvin Vettori, moneyline or by decision. Good value there, but by decision is plus 225. So I think that's the only way he wins. I may lean that way. I may sprinkle something on Dustin Poirier by decision. I mean, that value just is insane.
Value. Yeah.
And then my last bet is Kevin Holland by KO, TKO, or sub. Those are my 4 bets for this card. And yeah, guys. You got anything else, Drew?
No, man, just like I said at the beginning, man. Everybody just show up on your A game, please. Please show up on your A game, everybody.
We have so many striking fights in this card. Like, please,
people. Fireworks, man. Don't give me a bunch of decisions all night, please. And then also, like, yeah, just enjoy the appetizers, drive home safe from Buffalo Wild Wings. And hey, but look, next month though. My man's is back. My man's is back. And yeah.
That's a DDP and Chimaev, right?
Protest is back. His old Geoff. Venom and Cannoneer. Yeah.
Guys, I think the line for Chimaev is going to be
my gosh,
crazy.
Brother, I'm going to cash out.
I'm seeing it right now.
Yeah, I was just going to pull it up and look.
DDP is plus 145.
Disrespect.
Guys.
It's crazy.
I know you guys love Chimaev. I get it, but
he crushed Whitaker's face. I understand, man, but
this ain't Robert Whitaker, man. this ain't no.
It's a man who put Whitaker to sleep.
This ain't no Burns. You hear me? Like, come on, dog.
Keep it like.
How do you look round 2 and 3, my dog? How you look in those rounds? Yeah,
wait till he come in there throwing all that goofy shit with his head down, ending it with a kick from an angle you ain't never seen before.
Brother, let this line grow, man.
Keep disrespecting South African G.I. Joe. Go ahead.
This man might end up being the middleweight GOAT. We never know.
Go ahead. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, we can't wait for next week.
Don't worry.
Next pay-per-view breakdown.
I'm looking at it now. We got a lot of bangers next month. So let's have 318. Gonna lead us in the right way. We're gonna get busy.
But guys, the channel broke 18,000 subscribers.
Hey, we made it to our 18th. Now it's like we adults.
Let's go. On my way to 20K before the end of the year. That's always been the goal. So hopefully you guys can help me out there. Hopefully we have done enough to earn your sub with this breakdown. Hopefully you guys enjoy the talk and the banter between me and Drew. We just like to have fun and talk about one of our favorite sports. And yeah, guys, like the video, comment your picks. We love to be interactive. I'm not here to be disrespectful to you guys. I'm a respectful MMA fan, unlike some of you other motherfuckers on Twitter. You guys are freaking just. Anyways.
Sometimes I gotta stop myself from jumping in, man.
Yeah,
I just read and I'm like, nah, don't do it. They don't know any better.
Fans, bro.
They don't know Josh Koscheck. How can I argue with them? How can I argue with you? You don't know AKA.
Yeah, like the video, comment your picks. Let's talk in the comment section. And if you're listening to this on Spotify or watching this on Spotify, hit that follow button. Give us 5 stars. That would go a long way for us. And we will see you 3/19, and we're gonna be right here talking that shit, boy. It's strap season. Let's go.